EU proposing to purchase gas from US instead of Russia when Trump takes office. You know what's so funny about that? Dude, I thought they were like in a pseudo war in Ukraine. Like, that's just crazy to me. But it's not even the Democrats. There's some Democrats that are falling in line and getting with Trump because they're like in some borderline districts and they just saw how much Trump just annihilated this election. And so you got a lot of Democrats kind of coming over saying, yeah, dude, I can't be super hardcore Democrat right now. I got to be a little bit more moderate. Now you even have all these, world leaders, a lot of them across Europe, they're in that alliance of NATO, and, they're all now getting on board, right? But remember back when Europe was trying to put pressure on Elon Musk to kind of censor X and all that. Yeah, this thing. So this post, German Chancellor, this might even be recent. I don't know when this kind of came out. This post came out from November 9th. Germany calls for the censorship of X and TikTok. How are you supposed to be in alliance with some? And I know JD Vance here in an interview kind of talking about this, and it's like, how are you going to be in alliance when you have a set principles of pro free speech and your allies are not about that? I know Trump already had a phone call with a lot of European leaders, and I hope it went something like this. Hey, get the Muslims out, get the immigrants out. We don't want them here. We don't want them in your countries. We see that you're trying to censor people. We see that they're trying to beat people up in your countries. However, man, Shane Gillis is a really good impression of Trump. But dude, I'm serious. I hope he was pretty serious about saying, hey, y'all need to get y'all's immigration under control. Y'all need to start to get the Muslims out of your countries. Send them back to where they came from. It's not complicated. They are not European. Stop allowing them into your countries. They're just doing really bad things. They're beating people up. And if Europe wants to go down the line of, hey, you know what, we're going to allow them to do it, then fine. It seems like we've deviated on what our objectives are and how we view the world. America wants to go one way. Europe, y'all go another way. Go on. And just tell them, like, hey, if y'all don't want to do the things that we want to accomplish, then we're gonna leave NATO. Like, there's no reason for us to be in NATO. We got dragged into a war or a skirmish, I guess, in the late 90s in Kosovo or Bosnia because of NATO. We are now dragged into a war in Ukraine because of NATO. And Europe wanted us to really help in that because, Putin and Russia were invading Ukraine. So it's like, dude, if y'all aren't going to do the things that we said we are going to be about in the Western world, then we're not going to be allies with you. And we shouldn't be. Like, that was an old alliance for a long time ago. I don't really know if it has much relevance now. And it just continues to cost us more than anything else. But yeah, man, they need to get their immigration under control because when you look at Muslim countries, I don't want to go to Muslim countries, but I also don't want Muslim to come into my country. Stay the fuck over there.